Why was Charles Francis Adams Sr. Minister to England? Have you ever wondered why Charles Francis Adams Sr. was chosen as the minister to England during such a turbulent time in American history? His appointment was not just a matter of chance. It was a strategic decision made during the American Civil War. The primary goal was to prevent Great Britain from recognizing or supporting the Confederacy. Such recognition could have severely weakened the Union's efforts to survive the conflict. Secretary of State William Henry Seward played a key role in securing Adams' position. His political alignment with the Republican Party and his diplomatic skills made him an ideal candidate. When the Civil War broke out in 1861, Britain had already acknowledged the Confederacy as a belligerent power. This was a significant diplomatic hurdle for the Union. Adams' mission was to maintain British neutrality and prevent any official support for the South. The economic ties between Britain and the Confederacy were strong. Britain's textile industry, particularly in Liverpool, relied heavily on Southern cotton. This created sympathy for the Confederacy among British elites, including the Prime Minister and the Chancellor of the Exchequer. Adams had to navigate these complex relationships carefully. Adams came from a distinguished family with a history of diplomatic service. His father and grandfather had both served as diplomats to Britain. This background gave him credibility in London. He also had personal connections, such as a friendship with Prince Albert, which helped him gain influence. One of Adams' key achievements was preventing Britain from supplying the Confederacy with warships. While he could not stop the Confederate commerce raider known as the Alabama, he successfully persuaded the British government to detain other ships intended for the South. This action limited the Confederate naval power significantly. Adams also worked hard to shape British public opinion in favor of the Union. He argued for the legality of the Union blockade of southern ports. This was important because it framed the conflict as a war against a belligerent rather than a rebellion. His firm yet respectful approach helped maintain British neutrality throughout the war. The neutrality of Great Britain was vital for the Union's success. If Britain had intervened on the side of the Confederacy, the outcome of the war could have been very different. Adams' efforts not only kept Britain neutral but also enhanced the reputation of the United States abroad during this critical period. In summary, Charles Francis Adams Sr. was appointed minister to England due to his diplomatic skills, political alignment with the Lincoln administration, and family background. His role was essential in managing the delicate task of keeping Britain neutral and preventing Confederate recognition during the American Civil War.